Greetings, and thank you so much for coming on this Sunday afternoon. It's always so nice to see some of these same faces, and from some of the other churches that I play, thank you so much for coming. My name is Jim Epicella. I'm going to be playing a few songs for you, a few of my favorite organ pieces. The first two that I'm going to play, you probably have heard somewhere. Excuse me. That's better. You probably have heard them somewhere. You know, when composers wrote this music, I'm sure they didn't say, oh, I'm really going to write this great piece for a wedding, or I'm really going to write this great piece for a funeral, or for this or that. But you've heard these first two pieces at weddings. So I hope you enjoy them. The first one is a trumpet voluntary. Thank you. That was Purcell's Trumpet Voluntary in D major. The next one I'm going to do, because I'm a big fan of Johann Sebastian Bach, is one of his pieces that is often also played in weddings. So this other one, although it's quite a bit quieter than this one, is called Jesu, Joy of Man's Desiring. Thank you. The next one, we wanted to do some Lenten and some Easter kind of music. So this next one, I found about 5 different versions of Right On, King. So this is one of my favorite ones because it's got a lot of different texture changes. And I think that makes the music so much more interesting to hear, not just loud or quiet, just some nice textural differences. So I hope you like this one. That was arranged by Mark Williams. He has a whole book of Easter pieces, Christmas pieces, which makes it really convenient for someone like me who's looking for that kind of music to have a whole bunch of music in the same place by the same composer that I like. This next one is my favorite version of my favorite hymn, He Leadeth Me. This next piece is called Christ is Risen, Alleluia. You might notice these pieces are a bit shorter than my last concert here. You know, when you're looking for Easter music, there's no, I mean, even for Christmas music, there's no big organ pieces specifically for Easter or Christmas, unless you want to take the whole hour to just listen to the organ. So I have some that are smaller, but really, really pretty versions. Sorry, brother. So again, this one is Christ is Risen, Alleluia. This next one is an adaptation from a Handel piece. He didn't write a whole lot of organ music, although he was a fine organist and harpsichordist. So whenever you want to hear music from Handel or Mozart, even though Mozart wrote a lot of big concertos for organ, not so much for the church, not so much that are smaller. So we rely on people like Lonnie Smith. I played a couple of her pieces last time here. And what she did was she took a Handel piece and she made it for the organ. So this one is called Alleluia. They may seem short, but they're the perfect length for our preludes and postludes. This next one is another one of my, Bach wrote so many pieces for so many different instruments. And one of the things that he did to help, believe it or not, his 20 children, only 10 of them lived to adulthood, but they were all fantastic, and it was not with just one woman. Ladies are like, what, 20? So, but he wrote a lot of his music to be helpful to help his children learn music. So a lot of them are either called minuets or etudes or exercises. This one is one of his pedal etudes in G minor. And what I have realized as I'm getting older is that my feet have gotten wider. And they don't fit in between those pedals as well as I'd like them to. But I'm going to try to get them through for this one. This is Bach's pedal etude in G minor. I don't know Bach to be a dancer or anything, but I have to imagine that took him a while to figure out how he was going to be able to play multiple notes with one foot. Actually, the last one I'm going to do is a Handel piece. It's from his Water Music Suite. It's another famous one that is sometimes used for weddings. Nice and brassy, nice and majestic. So I hope you like this piece. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate your attendance. Short and sweet, just like those preludes.